You know, one of the #1 things that I get asked here on the channel all the time is, what is the absolute best weapon to use here in Modern Warfare Zombies? And I actually have two answers for that. Throughout the seasons, the meta has kind of shifted and changed here and there, but I do gotta say, I think that the top two best weapons to use here in Modern Warfare Zombies is going to be the FR Advancer and also the FJX. For me personally, I think that both of these weapons kind of tie for that #1 spot. Each of them kind of excel in their own areas and really good at doing their own thing. When it comes to the FJX, for me, I personally like to rock it without the conversion kit, but I have been seeing a few comments lately of people wondering why I'm not using it, and I've also been seeing some comments that swear by that this thing is actually better with the conversion kit. We're coming in here to Modern Warfare Zombies today. We're going to be rocking the FJX with the conversion kit. As you guys can see, we're going to be doing a bunch of testing with this thing all over in the main map. We're going to be doing some HVTs, killing mega abominations, testing this thing out inside of the red zone quite a bit, and then we're going to go on in and do the original Elder OG Dark Aether. With that, if you guys are into zombies content or anything Call of Duty, rock the hell out of that like button for me and subscribe to the channel, guys. We just hit 23,000 subscribers. I cannot thank you guys enough for all the crazy love and support. It really does mean the world to me. I also did start a second channel and we just hit over 100 subscribers, so thank you guys for that. I'm going to be leaving a link down in the description to the second channel, and I will have a comment pinned. I will start this thing off by saying one of the reasons why I personally don't like rocking the conversion kit is just because it is going to make the FJX shoot ever so slightly slower. Now, in turn for that, I do believe it's going to have just a tiny bit more power, and it's going to be able to take things out from a little bit more range, just because this is supposed to turn it into like a little bit of an SMG AR hybrid. And I also overall just think it slightly takes away the snappiness of the weapon. To be perfectly honest, guys, we're all using the same gun, and the conversion kit really doesn't change it too much, and these are all just little minute changes. I think at the end of the day, it really just comes down to preference with this thing, because the FJX is just absolutely kick-ass no matter what. I think I just like it to be a little bit more snappier, and I'm dealing with mostly zombies that are like right up in my face anyways. For me, range just doesn't really matter so much in zombies. With the loadout that we're going to be rocking here, you're going to have 60 rounds, so after you pack a punch, you're going to be holding 120 before you have to reload, and after you slap on that mag of holding, you're going to be sitting on 1,020 rounds, which pretty much means you can just shoot this thing forever. The power behind this FJX is just absolutely nutty. As you guys can tell, we're just easily taking out these HVTs and mega abominations, hanging out inside of the red tier zone, completing any contracts or whatever you want to do is an absolute breeze with this, as long as you have either an epic or a legendary ether tool. And this is one of those guns that I would say you could actually even get away with being in tier 3 with only Pack-a-Punch 2, but I mean, get Pack-a-Punch 3, you can always get it every game. But this really definitely has been one of my most absolute relied on guns that I keep coming back to all the time. And it's really just because I know that this gun is tried and true. It can get me through here anything in Modern Warfare Zombies. I mean, even the first time that I went to go fight the Entity, I knew I wanted to take the FJX. It was a little bit of a toss-up for me to bring in either the FR or the FJX, but at the end of the day, I do like the mobility and just the snappiness of the FJX a little bit more. Here in Zombies, having good mobility and just being able to maneuver and getting away from things is really important. I would actually take that over being able to melt through a mega abomination a few seconds faster. Even once we came inside of the Elder Dark Aether, we're still having no problems just melting through things. Some of the bosses are a little bit tanky in here. I also want to ask you guys this. I know I asked once in a previous video, but does it feel like the Dark Aethers have been buffed up to you guys? In this run, we're actually in the Elder Dark Aether, and I don't think that the Elder Dark Aethers were touched. I'm actually talking about the regular Dark Aethers. Just going in with a regular sigil, or I guess here in Season 6 you don't even need a regular sigil, just going into the regular side of the Dark Aether, it feels like there's a lot more zombies in there. Since the regular side of the Dark Aethers have been open here since Season 6 and they've been free, I've been making quite a bit of more runs inside of there, and I gotta say, it feels like there's a lot more zombies in there than there used to be. Also, if you guys do have any suggestions for loadouts or guns or anything that you would like me to try, I mean, especially if you guys have been rocking something new here in Season 6, maybe something that you haven't been using in previous seasons, definitely let me know down in the comments. I'm gonna be trying to throw together that Season 6 best weapons for Modern Warfare Zombies list here in a couple days, so I'm gonna be definitely needing some ideas. Pretty much have a good idea and kind of know what I think is already gonna make the list, but you never know, you guys definitely surprise me sometimes. You know, I was really hoping for one of our brand new weapons that we got with Season 6. I was really hoping that one of those weapons was just gonna be extremely OP and just blow these weapons out of the water. Just unfortunately, it looks like we're kind of still stuck with the same weapons. There might be a broken hidden meta out there somewhere that we just haven't found yet, but pretty much this is what we got. But I do gotta say, this FJX is absolutely amazing. You can almost instantly kill the Stormcaller as long as you have Deadwire on. Really is just a boss to leader, just instantly taking out mega abominations. You can even solo the Red Worm with this thing. I wouldn't really recommend it. I mean, if you are trying to take on the Red Worm solo, I would recommend just bringing in the VR11. You're gonna have a way easier time. When you're handling any of the Dark Aethers or like the story missions or things like that, I absolutely love this weapon. Yes, guys, I know, trust me, there is people that absolutely stand by the fact that the FR Advancer is going to be the best weapon in Modern Warfare Zombies, and to be honest, I kind of agree with them as well. It's just your preference whether you feel like using the FJX or the FR. I don't know guys, for me, I kind of lean towards using the FJX more. If I don't find another weapon here soon that's going to end up topping this thing, it's probably going to end up back at that #1 spot again on my list. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys are thinking about all of this. What do you think is the best weapon here in Modern Warfare Zombies? I'm going to be tossing that loadout for the FJX that I was rocking here up on the screen. I do appreciate anybody that took the time out of their day to watch the video. It does mean the world to me. Drop a like on it if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if anybody is new. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one.